are some of the obstacles that you had to overcome to achieve
Well,
the success that you have today?
how many? um, well, I mean, I think as you go through this journey of music, man, I mean, you can't please everybody. I know being a leader of a band, you have to deal with different personalities. You have to learn how to handle all those things. So, I mean, it's a factor that you just have to manage different emotions, different personalities and things. And I try to do, a good job of that. I try to treat people the way I would want to be treated. I think if you do that, then the rest of it, I can sleep at night, because I purposely don't go out to hurt people or anything like that. But in this business, you may get hurt, but it's the business. You dust it off and you keep going.
Tough skin.
You got to keep going. You won't make it in this business.
Right.
Seriously.
So, where would you like to see yourself within the next 5 years as an artist? What are your long-term goals?
Honestly, man, I have to work a 9 to 5. So my long-term goal in the next 2 years, I want this to be my 9 to 5. I want this to be. I'm not looking to get rich in this. I want to just be comfortable where I can pay my bills and do it with the love of music. That's my goal. And hopefully, if this album does really well, which my business manager, he always tells me, there's no hope it's going to do well.
That's right.
So that's cool. But after that, I look to do another album.
We'll be looking for that as well.
Do another album, just continue to grow.
Yeah, it seems like you're a man of faith, much faith, which is awesome in itself. To hear that, from you, and it will succeed. It will happen.
I'm going to try.
It will happen. This will be your 9 to 5.
Great. Thank you.
All right. How do you rate your live music performance? Do you feel better performing live or in the studio? Which would you prefer?
No doubt, live.
Live.
Studio, I had a good time in the studio. Like I say, I was working with Quentin Moore to produce the album.
Mm-hmm.
But everything is kind of structured, so to speak, when you're in the studio. And when you're live, it's energy. That's what, excuse me, that's one of the things when you come out to see me in my band, it's energy. That's what it's all about for me. Because I think if you interact with the audience, they'll interact with you. But if you're just there, just playing, what do you expect from your audience?
Bored.
There you go. So you won't find boredom with Mike Walker in the project, that's for sure.
Okay. What image, Mike, do you want your music to portray? What is your target audience that you're going after?
But sure, I think, hip hop. There's nothing wrong. Some hip hop I like, but the audience that I reach is more mature. Maybe I'm not going to put a number on it, because mature could mean 25 years old, and I'm very mature. So I'm just looking for a mature audience that maybe appreciate smooth jazz and R&B, because smooth jazz goes along with R&B. It's all about the groove too, So
Okay.
I would say mature.
Mature. Okay, that's good. Give some details about the project. I want to go into more of the people that surround you, the people that support you,
Right.
what you've done with the project. What is the project?
The project, man, when I started thinking about doing this solo album, I was like, it was always, when I was talking to people, it was like the project always came up, that name, the project. So I was like, well, once I decide what I want to do, I want my band, I want the name, the project. It's just, I don't know, it was just the perfect name for me, for my band. But as I stated a little bit earlier, the project consists of, I want some of the best musicians here in Dallas to surround me. My bass player, which has been with me now for 7, 8 years, Ron Hall, one of the top bass players in Dallas. He will continue to be with me. He's played with, some of the greats, Grove, Boney and Kenny G. So, I mean, he's well seasoned. Obviously, on keys, that night I will have Quentin Ward. He produced, very talented young man. On drums, Kenny Washington. And all these, he's like the age of Quentin. And I remember when all these kids was coming up, and now, man, I mean, they are so talented. He's on drums. So I got to know a young gentleman by the name of Vandale Andrews. He plays saxophone. Very talented. He's a part. So, and as far as my singers, I think I got some of the best singers in Dallas. Cheyenne Liddell, she was at one time signed with RCA. Another young lady that came aboard, Delilah Walter, very, very, very talented. I love that girl's voice. And a young guy by the name of Archie Robinson. I remember a couple of years ago when Chill Factor was going, he was trying to recruit him. Very young, talented brother also. So, it's talented. That's what I want to surround me, just talented people, So, I'm blessed.
Well, it's great when you have a band of people, and like you say, different personalities don't mix, but it seems like your band mix and they understand each other, and you all are here for just that one purpose, is to make it happen.
Yeah, when I sat down and spoke with each one of them, and I asked them, told them what I was looking for, and just asked them to give it an opportunity, and they said I would be more than happy to. So, I tell you, once we're out there, it's going to be on.
Okay. Now, back to the project. I know you have several with you. This is a two-part here. Will you always travel with the band? Will you travel by yourself?
Right. No, not always with the full band.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it's going to depend on the venues. I mean, my plans are to do some happy hour things where it may be myself and a keyboard player, but some of the smaller things. But some of the larger venues, I will have a full band. But a lot of the stuff also will be small venues where it may be just me, myself, something like that.
Well, here in Dallas, there's a lot of opportunity for that.
Yeah.
You see that a whole bunch. Is most of your artists here from the Dallas metro?
Most of them, yeah, most of them are.
Do you have a fan club? Fan
We do. You can go to my Facebook fan page, Mike Walker Music, and then bring it up and get on my fan page and like my page.
Like that page.
Like the page.
Okay. As an artist, how would you define success? How would you define success, Mike Walker?
And success to me is, honestly, I feel like I'm successful now. It's just what degree of success. As I venture, and try to make this thing my livelihood. Again, it's not about having millions of dollars. I just want to be comfortable and enjoy what I do. I feel like I'm so proud, to be around people that own their own businesses. To me, that's special. So eventually, that's what I want to do. This is my business. I want to own my own business. This is the way I make my living. So that's what I want.